You shouldn't be drinking.
Oh wait, but yeah, why were you drinking? Ah.
Shut up. Hold on. Where the fuck did I place it?
Okay, so I can actually stream right now if I wanted to. That's good.
Okay.
So whoever wants to be part of the stream, you could stay. If you don't want to be part of the stream, it's totally cool. Okay, so what should our first topic be before we actually start the whole live streaming?
I'm drinking Captain Steve.
What?
No, Captain something.
Oh, Captain something.
Yeah, Captain. Man, that's good.
Okay, I'm putting the description.
Just description. That shut the alcoholic.
Sure.
That was some funny shit.
We're gonna talk about alcohol. Fuck it. Yeah, we're gonna talk about alcohol. So give me a while.
What? Okay, damn it. I gotta put some clothes on. Actually, no, I don't.
Yeah, no, you don't. You don't. We're not putting a fucking video call.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Wait, am I streaming online already?
Oh god, what the fuck?
Am I?
Hello.
Oh god.
Can anybody confirm that for me?
I don't think so.
Confirm what?
Hold on, let me go to YouTube.
Oh,
I think I am
well,
streaming
yeah.
already. I just noticed I am.
Yo, Joseph, hand me my fucking
You are
jacket.
streaming.
I am streaming. Holy fuck. That was an accident.
My jacket is the purple one.
Oh man, that's
Fuck
embarrassing.
it. Fuck it. Fuck,
Wait.
leave it on, I guess.
Your fucking hair's red. The purple one. It's recording this way. The purple one.
Okay, so Andy's on. That's good. Okay, we're already fucking started. That was an accident. If anybody wants to go ahead and share the video on their Facebook, I would highly appreciate it. That way we can get more viewers into the thing.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
So it'd be nice to have some stuff. This is the F-M-Show. If anybody's wondering what F-M stands for, it's actually Family Matters. This is actually back when me and Deadshot we had a random live stream in his channel. It was really fucking awkward. So we just started talking, and we just started talking about random problems in life, and it was very perfect. It just fit the mood. His stream was actually called Eating Chips.
Dragon.
What's good?
There's
I don't think
smeared dog shit on my
That's
floor.
later.
Huh?
There's smeared dog shit on my floor.
Not you, Deadshot. I'm telling Daxter. What'd you say, Daxter? Sorry.
I said, I don't think your audio is going through. I don't hear anything.
You don't hear anything? Hold on. Let me make sure through my phone.
Oh dear God, what is that?
I left. What's happening?
Yeah, look. Let me make sure through my phone.
I can hear it on the YouTube.
It's working for
It's
you?
annoying. Like it's right there, and I can feel it when it's on my clothes.
It's streaming, Daxter. I don't know where the problem is.
Problem
It's weird. I can't hear it.
is that you're not editing my content that I'm making.
I am not gonna edit your content.
Editing content.
Okay, so we're just gonna start. We're already live streaming. So okay, so we're just gonna boom. This is the intro. Okay. Welcome to the FM podcast. I just explained what
And
FM stands for.
Dragon
Family Matters.
here
What's
is
good?
gonna edit everyone's we're sending we're gonna get everyone's email address. We're gonna send everything to Dragon here, and then he's gonna edit everything for our YouTube channels.
I am not gonna do
He
that.
would most likely kill us
For-
all before
for
he
$5.
No, I am not doing for fuck you. Okay, so the FM podcast. All right, Burkhart, shut up. Okay, the FM podcast. In case anybody wonders what FM stands for, it's actually Family Matters, which isn't exactly this thing isn't exactly a podcast because it's like a radio thing, no pictures show, but we're showing a picture saying the FM show. There will be. That is Jay.
I'm gonna leave right now because I'm playing Siege.
All right, no problem. Okay, so the FM podcast is going to be consisting of random topics, guys. Like personal. Yeah, I can hear you, but okay, who's talking?
Me?
That's Jay. Okay, Jay. I can hear an echo of my voice in your background, so.
So, like, do we get your information, Dragon, for the email address and everything?
Fuck you.
Like, how do you want
Jack,
to
can you still hear your voice or what?
I can hear my own voice in your computer.
Can you hear it still?
I can hear it barely.
Okay, fuck,
So,
well, I don't know
while
what to think.
listening to
Shit.
don't get.
Okay, the whole I'm hearing doubles. I can't really pay attention.
I'm gonna leave. I'm
You can?
gonna go. Bye.
Bye, Burkhart.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, so who's still on? Oh my god, I hate hearing my own voice in the background.
Ah,
Okay, can you hear it now?
Hold on. No, I cannot hear it, Jay.
Okay, there we go then.
Barely hear it.
What does my voice sound like?
You sound like a child.
you sound like
Oh,
a YouTube motherfucker.
Anyways, so yeah, that's what the FM show is gonna be about. Family Matters, just personal topics, personal opinions, life problems, everyday shit. So whatever you guys want to talk about, we can all talk about it. Somehow, I'm not gonna say your age, Deadshot, because I don't want anybody knowing the age you are, considering the fact that you're well, how can I fucking mention this?
I am 107 years old.
Yeah, Deadshot is 70 years old and he's drunk. 70 years old and he's drunk. So let's talk about alcohol. What do you guys think about alcohol?
It's great. It's fantastic. It tastes awesome.
Tastes awesome.
I feel like it's no, but you know, it's good to have it around at a party to loosen the bones. You know.
Okay. So and Jay, I can't hear you anymore because I guess you took it off and you gotta put it back on. Anyways, alcohol. What do I think about alcohol? I actually don't drink alcohol at all. I've tasted alcohol. I'm not gonna lie. The first one I've ever tasted is actually Heineken. I think it's good. I don't know about you guys.
Can you hear me still?
Did you not like it, Dragon?
I just personally I don't need to be drunk to be doing what I want to be doing. I could just have a good time without having drink.
Dragon, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly.
Okay, then that works awesome.
So Jay, what do you think? What do you think about alcohol?
It might help you to drink though.
Sorry?
Sometimes that helps loosen up to talk about your problems.
Yeah,
Well,
but
yeah, I mean, yeah, but...
okay. You don't necessarily need to be drunk to talk about your problems, dude.
Of course, but I mean it. Because people like to lie.
Okay, but I'm not. I mean, we're gonna probably like have a discussion about this, but that's the whole point of this podcast. We're gonna be talking about alcohol. I don't honestly think that alcohol is necessary to have a good time at all. You don't need to be drinking to pretty much waste your emotions, because sooner or later you're still gonna remember what you were thinking. So what's the point in getting drunk for something emotional if later on you're still gonna remember it?
Well, I mean, yeah, but sometimes it helps. Like me, I don't typically like to drink because it's either I'm not going to drink or I'm going to drink as much as fucking possible and I'm going to black out. Those are the only two options.
That sounds fantastic.
Okay, so I think, let's put it this way. What do you guys, so whoever agrees with this, let me know. Okay, so most people like to drink just to avoid a problem or to avoid an issue. Would you guys agree with that?
Yeah.
I believe that's true.
Okay, what about you, Deadshot?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Okay, so yeah.
Why do you feel that way?
I mean, I'm not gonna. Okay, I can hear my voice again.
What the fuck? How?
I don't know. Anyways, Deadshot, I would think that you're not
someone
sure
has
about
it
it
in the
because
background.
somebody has the volume up high in the background. But I would imagine, Deadshot, I think you spoke to me about this a while back ago, that you were like going through some stuff. So I'm guessing it's because, that's why you're drunk.
Maybe.
Yes,
maybe.
Definitely.
Maybe.
When you say maybe, it's not. It's you're pretty much saying yes.
Maybe.
So honestly, that's the main reason why I think people drink, because they're trying to avoid some problems, or they just want to temporarily take off something off their chest, which you don't really need to be drunk to do that. At least
Listen.
at least in my perspective, it's not necessary, you know?
Yeah, but sometimes it does help to feel, as I would see,
numb for a little bit, you know.
There we go. You said you said the magic word, dude. A little bit. It's temporary. It's not gonna last.
Yeah. But you
It'll
know,
be temporary to forget some shit that just happened, but once
but-
it's over, you're gonna remember some fucked up shit.
Yeah, it's gonna be worse right after you stop being drunk.
but think about it. When you're in the
yeah.
moment, you're not thinking correctly and shit. So you know, I could drink half a fucking bottle of vodka, and then I just
Yeah,
feel
that's a good
completely
tip.
fine, and I'm just chilling. And then tomorrow, I'll feel it, but tomorrow feels like for fucking ever
Boom.
to right now.
Okay, you said something very important in that sentence. You said that you're gonna be doing. Wait, can you repeat what you were saying? You said you were gonna be what? You're gonna be
Just
doing
chilling.
Chilling.
I mean, yeah.
But nothing guarantees that at the time you're chilling, you're probably gonna do something really stupid,
Well, okay, yeah, but
which you're
you know,
gonna regret later again.
yeah.
So that's why. I mean, if I was to drink, I'm not saying I would never drink. I've tasted
Yeah.
it. So I'm not gonna throw trash at anybody. But like, if I was to drink, I wouldn't drink for trying to deal with problems. I would drink for just to have a good time. Let's say we all get together one day out of nowhere and we just decide to have a few beers just because we want to chill. You know? That's a whole different story.
Okay.
But I think people drink just to avoid some sort of problems.
Well, yeah. See, and you'd think that with my history with alcohol, my view would be a little different, because my grandpa, he drank all the fucking time. Like, when he was sober is like a rare moment. But he ended up he stopped for a little bit when I was born, and then he picked it back up. And little did we know, he had alcohol poisoning, and they had told him, you know, you need to stop, or else you're gonna die. And he didn't stop. By fuerzas, he was like, nah, I'm gonna keep drinking, you know. And he didn't tell anybody. Not until, you know, he ended up passing away at some point, and then everybody was like, what the fuck? What's going on? Why didn't he listen? And stuff like that. And, you know, having shit like that in the past you'd think would affect me. But then my dad does it as well. And he drinks and drinks and drinks. And I don't know, it's just weird, you know, escaping your problems like that. I guess it helps, but if you do it enough, then you won't remember at all.
Now that's called Alzheimer's.
Yeah,
There's a
man.
big difference right there.
Okay, yeah. Well, okay, and there you go. Look, perfect example. You know, we have this podcast. We can go from fucking 0 to 100 real quick, and then drop back down to 0 because
Somebody makes a stupid joke, which is exactly what I just did.
Oh yeah, and you know, I'm perfectly fine talking about a bunch of things. Like, you know, I can have people saying some racist shit at me, and I'm like, okay,
That's normal.
let's
that's
it's
literally
fine.
what the
Let's
world
just keep
consists
fucking
of
talking.
nowadays.
Yeah.
The world consists of being racist, but like in non-literal way. Sometimes people can be very literal, but that's
Yeah.
kind of what the whole world is basing off now. Either offensive shit that's really funny, memes,
Oh yeah,
way.
memes. I'm the
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
meme.
the way, and a lot of random shit, dude. That's how the world works now. I mean,
Yep, that is the way.
we could also like talk about another topic. Like, for example, we're talking about the world. Let's talk about how fucked up it's getting. Do you guys think it's getting more fucked up, or you guys think it was already fucked up?
I mean, I don't think anything's improving, honestly.
Like, do you think? Okay, the way I see it is like this. Let's say massacres and stuff like that.
Oh
Now-
fuck.
What the fuck? Okay, so let's talk like, for example, massacres, stuff like that, or abuse, police brutality. Fuck it, right there. Perfect topic. Police brutality. You guys think
Fuck yes, I killed her.
occurring? Yeah. What are you playing?
Fortnite.
Okay.
Oh fuck.
Damn.
Oh
So-
shit! No!
So
Damn
okay,
it.
well, let's say police.
Sound like you
police
just came inside her.
yeah, police brutality. So
Well,
basically,
I downed her, but I didn't come inside her. There's a difference.
okay, as I was saying, police brutality. Do you guys think it's
Pull out,
increasing?
man.
Do you guys think police brutality is increasing, or do you guys think it was already there?
I mean, I don't think honestly, it's not gonna fucking change. It's gonna keep
as shitty as it is.
But that's not the question, though. Do you think it's increasing?
No, I think it's been an ongoing thing that's been a problem, and the fact that it's been allowed to go on this far is making it seem like it's okay to do, which it's obviously not.
Okay. Okay, I get you. Now, let's say any world problems. Let's just say that. Do you guys think it's increasing, or do you guys just think it's been there?
Guys, some input.
Yeah, guys. I don't know who's still there.
I just realized this. I was on mute the whole entire time.
You fucking retard.
What the fuck?
God damn it.
Daxter, you still there?
Yeah.
Hey.
Can you repeat the question?
No problem. What do you think on how we were talking about police brutality, but now we're talking about world problems or anything that's like that, you know? Do you think it's increasing, like problems in the world are increasing, or do you think it was already there?
Increasing.
I think that it's increasing due to like a bunch of stuff that's like going on in the world right now, or not just like in the world. Or that's not true. Yeah, like in the world, because like the whole like all the war stuff that's going on, so like people are like on edge, and it doesn't help that we're having like a racial movement here. Like everyone is like against the whites, you know, fight the whites, and so like everyone's trying to make a movement, but then there are like people out there that like ruin the movements by like causing havoc and, you know, breaking into stores and looting.
Setting a bad example.
And that's ruining their what?
He said setting a bad example.
Setting a bad example, like say, they're like, oh, in the name of this movement, we're gonna go fucking kill some people, and you know, then they give the movement a bad name.
In the name of my big song, I'm gonna go do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it sends ripple effects to like everyone or everything else.
It's a domino effect.
And then it gets to like people who are afraid. It gets to their ears, and it spreads like wildfire. And then eventually it gets to the cops, and the cops are on edge, and then
How the hell you
everyone's
suck dick on
just ready to
accident?
fight everyone.
How the fuck do you suck dick on accident?
Okay. No, so weird. Anyways, you know, actually, what I think, I mean, I respect everybody's points of view. I'm not gonna disagree. I'm not gonna agree either. I'm just gonna stay neutral. But what I think is actually, for example, I'm just gonna take this as an example. Bullying has always been there. It has not changed. The only difference now is that you get more video publicity of it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's the only thing that's different in the world. We're just getting people posting videos with it. Back then, for example, let's go to the 1920s, whatever, right? We didn't have cameras.
The roaring 20s.
Yeah, the roaring 20s. We didn't have fucking high-tech shit or anything to be recording exactly everything. If we did, I'm pretty sure just enough fucked up stuff that we have right now would have been recorded back then.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So I think the only big difference about this whole, I guess I'm just going to call it age, is that we just have the technology to be able to post about it, you know? Like police brutality, you see a lot about it. People think it's increasing, but in reality, I think it's always been there.
Probably, yeah, honestly. Like, you know, shit fucking goes down.
Oh, I thought you were going to continue that sentence. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. I mean, okay. But seriously, though, shit'll go down and, you know, it hits the fan and everybody's like, oh, no, it's a big fucking deal. And I don't fucking know. Like, seriously. But when shit gets uncovered, it becomes a big deal just for a little bit. And then, you know, it'll subside and then it'll come back up again. It just depends on what the topic is and, you know, just exactly how fucking bad it is.
It's like the fidget spinners. The
And
butterfly
then the
effect.
fucking
So many
Tide Pods.
hurricanes.
Perfect. Good job, dude. Fidget spinners.
And the Tide Pods.
Tide Pods.
Oh my god, dude, that shit was so stupid. Like, okay, I get it. It looks like a gusher. I mean, it looks pretty cool. But it's a fucking Tide Pod, first of all.
Don't eat that shit.
Like, what the fuck? It's not.
Oh shit! Guess what? I have Tide Pods.
Oh,
I mean, I have the forbidden.
You have a good meal right now, Deadshot.
I have the forbidden fruit as well, so it's downstairs.
I'll be right back.
Let's get to the real juicy topics here, Dragon. All right. Do you want to eat a Tide Pod?
Do
I want to eat a Tide Pod? Would I eat a Tide Pod?
Do you eat ass?
Do I eat ass? I mean, after eating ass, I'm probably gonna need that Tide Pod.
Oh shit! I'm murking him.
But
yes!
would I eat a Tide Pod for views or anything like that? No, I would not. I'm not that stupid.
I think I killed him. I think I got him.
If somebody offered me money to like eat a Tide Pod, I would not do it. Fuck that.
Yeah, no. Oh, have you guys seen those stupid ass fucking picture where it's like, would you step on this puppy for $18 billion? Bitch, I would step on a puppy for 10 fucking grand.
I would not step on a puppy.
Bitch, I will do it on live television. Give me 10 grand right fucking now, and I will just stomp the shit out of that bitch.
What the fuck? Oh man. But yeah, anybody want to throw another question in there? I could always ask more questions, but whoever
I
wants
think
to.
honestly, it was just changing subjects randomly and shit like that. Just talking about random shit. It's pretty good. Well,
It is.
I don't know, like fucking
Okay, let's talk about the most trending thing in the gaming community right now. In the
Well,
gaming
fucking-
community, we have Fortnite, dude.
Fortnite or PUBG.
Fortnite is beating PUBG for sure, dude, because Fortnite is free.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure that's what's like big right now in the gaming community.
Yeah. I mean, I'm playing it at the moment.
Yeah, you're playing. We were talking about what was it, police brutality. I think we were
Yeah.
talking about something brutality. And you were like, "Yeah, bitch, die." I think you were saying that.
I just went down into my bathroom butt ass naked to try to go find a Tide Pod, and there was none. I had to go back upstairs.
Fuck.
Mom looked at me like I was fucking crazy.
But yeah, I mean, Fortnite. This is Fortnite, dude. I'm not gonna lie, it's a good game. I suck at it, but you know.
Boy, you, me, and Memory got pretty fucking close to winning first place.
I'm improving a lot in it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying my best now. But
Guess what?
what's up?
God damn it, I just forgot.
God damn it.
You just forgot.
And that's exactly what alcohol does to you.
Oh, darn. Oh, no.
Yeah, Fortnite. I think it's a very good game. I live stream it every now and then. I'm not gonna. I don't think I'm gonna stop live streaming it.
Yeah.
Because I mean, honestly, it's the most trending thing, and if that can get me views on my own channel, I will fucking do it.
Yeah.
That's fucking sad.
Hey, fuck you.
Wait, who said that? That's fucking sad. Was it you, Deadshot?
That was,
Hey,
Yeah.
shut up,
Sure, that was
Daxter. At least
Deadshot.
I'm uploading stuff on my channel.
Oh shit.
Hey man,
Through some
I don't need
fire.
the user, right?
shots fired. Shots fired.
I don't
Police
need the
brutality.
user, right? All I'm saying, Dragon, is that I started after you, and somehow I have more subscribers. Just
Okay,
saying.
so what does subscribers
saying.
have to do with anything rather than views? How many views do you have?
2.
A billion, obviously. Come on now.
A billion.
Yeah, it's just like any other game.
Here,
You can
over
be a
here,
high level
PewDiePie.
player, but that's not gonna guarantee you're good at the game.
Yeah. I mean, like, what is it?
It's basically saying you have no life whatsoever.
Who?
People who play fucking Fortnite who are high level.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
I'm
let's just say
only like level 17, but
Yeah,
that's because I've been
high
playing
levels,
it for like
dude.
a week.
Let's say high levels. I mean, I fucking hate people say, "Oh, I'm a high level. I'm gonna beat you." Bitch, there's a game I used to play that's called Sherwood Dungeon. Fucking amazing game. It still exists.
What is that?
It's a PC game. It's an MMORPG.
Ah,
It's a cool game. When I used to play it, I battled against this guy that claimed to be level 100. I just started the fucking game. You start off with a crappy ass sword. I beat his ass like it was nothing.
shit.
And then they were like, "What the fuck did you do that? Are you hacking?" I'm like, "No."
No.
It's not about level. It's about skill.
Yeah.
I actually did that to Alexis on one of my actual
Oh,
videos
shit.
on my YouTube channel. He was
He's
like,
calling him out.
He was like, I'm gonna beat his ass. He was all armored up. I go up to him, one swing, boom, he's dead.
Damn.
And we were just laughing our asses
Damn.
off in that one area. But that's honestly what the same thing goes with YouTube. I mean, Daxter just said, "Oh, I have more subscribers." That's nothing to do with views, bro.
Oh, there's
the fire.
Memory.
Memory joined again. Memory, are you drunk or are you not drunk?
I'm not playing right now, so I can talk.
Okay, Memory.
I
Well,
saw
we're
the title, we're talking about alcohol. I'm getting you on this.
Hey. Okay.
Okay, so what do you want to talk about alcohol? Go ahead.
Well, no, that's the title.
I know. It's
Yes.
just we talked about it. We were talking about it. That was the first thing we were talking about.
I mean, I mix my alcohols. Like I mix my whiskey, my vodka. all in the
Okay.
big jug.
Sometimes if it's a good whiskey, you may not want to mix it, because you want the good flavors and shit.
Yeah.
Your
Okay,
goddamn picture scares the shit out of me.
And the match just began, so bye. I'm sorry.
No problem, man.
Drank a fifth of vodka. Dare me to drive.
Okay, so if anybody has not recognized our voices, I mean, if this video even gets viewed, let's try sharing it, guys. That way we can get some views on this channel. Maybe
Okay.
it might even end up
Bruh.
having more views than my channel and Daxter's channels combined
Okay.
if we try hard enough.
Yes,
That's
when you try
true,
your
that.
best, but you don't succeed.
But yeah, what do you guys think? Should we be? Me and Jay, we were talking about the idea. We were literally just talking about it like what, an hour ago.
Suck dick
Yeah,
on the
probably an
side,
hour or
you
two
still
ago, yeah.
don't succeed.
It's been an hour since we were talking about it, and we were thinking about maybe doing the podcast, etc., whatever. At least every week on Saturdays. Do you guys think that's a good idea?
I mean, Saturdays are pretty open for me, so
Saturdays are honestly the most open days I have.
That's depressing.
Why?
How is that depressing?
One day out of the whole entire fucking week, that's sad.
Well, I mean, I have a life, I have a job that I have to.
Yeah,
go
Deadshot, calm down.
Shut up.
I mean,
What about Sundays? What about
Sundays?
Sundays?
I mean, I could do Sundays as well.
Saturdays and Sundays. You guys think Saturdays and Sundays should be good?
Yeah.
I mean, I can
Well,
try.
we can record Saturday and Sunday, and then we can space each podcast or whatever out for about a week or so.
But I
So
think,
like
I was mentioning to you earlier, I think it'd be better broadcasting it. That way we can have some, interaction with the group chat. See what they have
Yeah.
to say about anything. Like for example, we were talking about alcohol. What if they say something very important? What if they say, "Oh, I have this experience with alcohol," or police brutality? "Oh, I had this happen to me," etc. World problems. "Oh,
Yeah,
I'm suffering this." That's what I would prefer to broadcast every time these things. That way I can get some personal opinions from other people in the audience.
yeah.
What the fuck was that shot?
Shut
But yeah, that's the idea. And what do you guys think should be the normal running time for at least a video?
An hour.
An hour? You think should be an hour? Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it should be
yeah.
a good idea. Maybe.
Holy shit, it's 12:47.
Yep.
Dude,
I think the videos would be going, at least in my opinion, the videos might be going from 45 minutes to an hour, maybe.
Yeah, that should be good.
That should be a good idea.
I think that's fine.
While we have other topics to talk about, etc.
Yep. I don't know. Well, we can just talk about random shit as well, because if we try to stick to just like main topics, oh fuck, the storm.
Okay, let's talk about another topic. Daxter, do you mind if we talk about something that you posted on your channel most recently? Dax, you there?
Yeah, sorry. What was that? I didn't hear.
Do you mind if we talk about your problem, which is what you recently posted on YouTube? Did you catch
get your
this
dick
time?
out of your ear and listen.
Your boy's running on fucking potato wife, give me a break.
All right.
No.
All right,
Potato
Deadshot, you want to talk about your problem in the meantime? What's up with you, man? All right, is your
What?
connection sucking bad too, or what?
Oh no, it's just I don't feel like answering.
Ah. Okay, okay.
You know, I'm in the middle of being shit-faced.
It's all right. I mean, it's like you said. I mean, you're drunk, so you might as well.
Yeah.
You might as well
Plus, you
be
just
talking
woke
about
me
it.
up from sleep.
Damn
know,
it!
I did-
Wasn't Memory drunk too?
Yeah,
We
but
should have fucking got him too.
yeah, but
Damn
he's-
it! Why didn't he stay?
But he's playing. That's why.
I mean, I'm playing too.
Yeah, but you're not drunk.
Okay. Okay, then fucking let me get drunk and we'll show just how easy it is to do both.
Oh yeah, it's very easy.
All right. Now, what was the question? What were
Trevor, talk something about your damn channel.
Okay, no. I wasn't talking shit about your channel. Anyways, I was saying, for example, would you like to talk about the main reason why you are not really
Fuck!
why you're not uploading to your channel?
The app.
Shit, I'm dead. I'm fucking dead. God damn it, you son of a bitch whore.
But for sure. So like, all right, that's gonna be like some fucking first world problem type of shit.
Oh god.
Like,
Go
I'm
for it,
gonna sound
man.
like,
Your uncle is
but you know,
was in your room.
Let him talk.
but all right, if I'm being completely honest, it's mostly like depression kicking in, some stuff like me being rejected constantly. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I've tried to go there, sort of. Like I've tried dating. I
Yeah.
guess that I treat people that are like close to me like friends when I guess I shouldn't, because you know they're my friends, and some of them are most of the time whenever I'm like, hey, you want to do this, do that, and they're like, we're friends though. Remember, I like you as a friend. So
Oh, okay. I think I get your
that's
point of view.
always constantly happening, and it
Bro,
didn't help that
same.
I was dealing with depression on top of that.
I mean, I think that's
So-
exactly what everybody's going through. To be honest, that's one of the main reasons why I'm not doing a lot of stuff. I have other reasons, but that's one of the main reasons why I haven't been doing stuff. But
Oh god, I'm gonna
Fucking
make the
drunks.
mistake of going to Tilted Towers.
I know Deadshot had mentioned something like that to me also.
Fuck.
Oh yeah.
And also Jay, we were talking about that like probably 4 days ago.
Oh yeah, I mean it's a bitch and a half, honestly. But you know, it just depends. Sometimes you feel fine, and you know, I'll just yesterday or the day before, I was hanging out with one of my friends, and we went to IHOP and shit, and I was all fine. And after eating, I just got completely fucking quiet, didn't say anything, and they're like, "Hey, are you okay? What's wrong?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I don't know." And, you know, shit sucks 'cause you can't really explain yourself correctly, and depression is a real thing. Like, you know, people are like, "Oh, you're just wanting attention and shit like that." No, that shit's fucking real as shit, and sometimes it actually just fucking sucks.
Yeah, depression is some real shit, dude. Honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been through it. I'm not gonna say I haven't. I was depressed for about 5 years.
Oh shit.
I had this. I think I mentioned it to you, Jay, that I was in this relationship that lasted for like, it's not the longest relationship, but it was 9 months. It's probably the happiest that I had ever been. Right now, I'm still trying to build something, it's really making me happy again. You know, I'm getting into the mood
Yeah.
of trying to do other things.
Eres
But,
romántico.
Fuck you. But yeah, that's one of the main reasons why I've been quiet every now and then. Sometimes I do that a lot, and like for example, in our group chat that we have, guys.
Wait,
like,
where's the backbone?
I don't know. I should probably invite him in, but he's probably gonna be busy. Anyways, before we continue with talking about depression and all that, if anybody's going through hard times, do not do anything stupid, please. If you have anything you want to do, there's the suicide hotline. You can call 1-800-273-8255. Just hang in there, you know. Anyways, going back to the topic. Yeah, I mean
Yeah, for sure.
that stuff is some serious shit. That's why I rather include it in there.
Yeah.
But as I was saying, depression is a bitch, man. I've dealt with it. I mean, I'm pretty sure we all have. We all have our minor depression style. I mean, I guess the way I would call it is having that man period type of
Man
session.
period, yeah.
That's what I would call it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't feel like doing absolutely anything.
Yeah, it fucking sucks.
And there's no way you can explain it. All you can really say is, you know what? I don't feel like talking. I don't feel like doing anything.
Yeah.
I just want to stay indoors, think to myself, oh, I'm worthless, etc., etc.
Yeah.
That happens. I guess I'm not gonna say it's normal. I'm pretty sure not a lot of people think that, but I'm pretty sure vast majority of people do think that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I actually figured, Daxter, that was one of the main reasons why you were kind of taking a break. I kind of thought about that. Because that's exactly one of the main reasons why I'm doing the same thing. But, we can all get over through it. I mean, if you want to know a little bit about me, I just mentioned it, one of my relationships was 9 months. Everything was cool, but I'm glad I fucking ended that shit. Honestly, that was just making me worse and worse.
Oh.
I'm not gonna lie, I've also tried, like Daxter is saying. I'm not gonna say, oh man, I'm the most finest looking guy out there. 'Cause I'm fucking not, dude. I know I'm like, what, from a 0 to a 5, I'm probably -2.
I'm like a -69. It's like a 96. Back to back.
But yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say, oh man, I'm the fucking William Levy of Brownsville. Fuck that.
Pues way.
But I think I have tried doing other things, but unfortunately they didn't work out, or they just like, you know what, I don't see you the same way, or they just simply never responded and act like nothing ever happened, and I just go along with the flow. And I guess that's kind of what kills some of us, like, the silence.
Yep.
Because silence says way too much.
Yeah, but it's happened to me a lot. I'm gonna hop back into the question that you read. So it was just that toppling over it, and so there was a point, a really bad breaking point where, suicide was really calling out to me. I know it wasn't time. I just felt like it was I don't know how to explain it. My blood was hot. I felt really numb, and I made my mom, because she came to pick me up from work that day, and I couldn't help but just start sobbing, and she asked me what was wrong. I explained what was going on.
You broke down.
That I recently had just asked. Yeah, I broke down. I told her, oh, I recently just it was the same day of me asking this one girl who I liked. I asked her oh, this other guy who I call a friend, and I just want to know if there's anything happening between you and him. And she's like, no, there's nothing happening. No, there's nothing like that. And then I was like, oh, and you don't want to not like Heston romantically. We could be friends. I like being friends.
Oh God.
And it was just really heartbreaking to me. At the time, when she was telling me, it was really sad. I was not very, but the tears just started a crying face or anything, but it was just that personal hurt, where it was just
I think
fuck, this is where it is. So eventually, yeah, well, I ended up going with my mom, and continuing back to that, as she's worried for me, and she's asking about it, and I'm just I just don't know what to do anymore. I don't know where this is gonna go. I don't know what I would do, and she's getting worried. She starts crying with me, and I'm telling her that just want to be alone. She's like, no, 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 she's like, oh, I'll be here with you, don't worry. She doesn't live in the same house as I do.
Mm.
And so I'm telling her, no, I really want to be alone right now. And my sister, because I live with them, she ended up telling them, like, oh, look after him, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. And she was just like, she blessed me that day because she thought I was going to do something stupid. And
God.
if I'm being completely honest, I really did contemplate it, but I feel like, and this is like a personal opinion of mine on suicide, but I feel like when you commit suicide, I feel like you end your problems,
But you give
but you
problems to
open up
others.
so many problems to everyone else. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
All right,
So it's just like
and yeah, let me just mention one more thing. Again, I'm gonna repeat the phone number. I'm not gonna let it slide that easily because this is a very hard topic. So if anybody's thinking about suicide or anything like that, there's always the suicide hotline you can call 1-800-273-8255. They're available 24 hours a day, so feel free to call them. They'll be there for you. And again, going back to the topic, yeah, I've also thought about suicide. I mean, it's going to be really fucking stupid for me to say this right now because I literally keep on saying call the hotline, but honestly, people see suicide as not being an option. But honestly, in my perspective, it is an option. It's a stupid ass option, but it is an option. But do not take that option. Because the people that normally fail to realize that failed suicide, they literally come back and they enjoy life. Like they enjoy it to the fullest because they realize, you know what, I was honestly gonna do something so stupid, and yet here I am having the best time of my life, or way better than I was doing before. Let's take into consideration, for example, I'm gonna take the most recognized artist that everybody knows tried committing suicide, and that is Eminem. He at least tried committing suicide like 4 times. He tried overdosing on pills.
Overdosing, yeah.
Yeah, and he came out and boom, and I'm pretty sure he's not the happiest man alive, but he is happy, dude. I'm pretty sure he's happy. So, I mean, I know, like I said, it sounds really stupid of me saying that, but it's the truth.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, going back to Daxter's problems, I mean, I've had the same problems, dude. Like I was mentioning, I've had the same damn problems all the time. And what I think we fear the most, to be honest, is, I think my personal opinion or my personal perspective, what I fear the most is ending up alone at the very end.
Yep.
That's what I fear the most. I honestly don't want to end up alone whenever my time comes, because that'd be the crappiest thing, like, for sure.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
So that's the way I see that Daxter might end up viewing things. Like, you know what? I honestly don't want to end up alone in this world, or something like that.
Yeah.
Or I don't know if you
I
can.
understand it.
Yeah.
Feels bad.
Yeah, I do. Well, I mean, I used to feel that way after, because I mean that happened like I'd say like a month or two ago. So it was really, I'm starting to play again. I'm starting to really try to get out there. I've started, trying to make new friends, open up my circle to more people, to really be out there. Because in all honesty, I'm an introvert. I don't really like going outside and doing stuff, or I
get you. I get you.
I just don't like talking.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah,
I'm exactly like that. I don't go out places, and if I do, I'd rather have it with those people that I know. For example, if I'm gonna go out anytime now, I wouldn't do it. If I knew everybody was gonna come, the ones that I know, for example, you guys, let's say you guys are saying, "Oh, we're gonna be outside over here, man. You should come join us."
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, I'm going. because I know you guys, so that's why I would go. But when it comes to meeting new people, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, and somehow we ended up meeting each other. I'm like, oh shit, that's fucking dope.
Yeah, that's me and Jay met. Fuck you, Jay.
And accept it.
I don't want to play. I want to focus on this thing. I like talking.
We can do both. It's called multitasking, sir.
I know, but I'm the one streaming, and playing and streaming is probably gonna like interfere a lot.
Is it? I mean, we can just change it to more like a lighter topic and just fuck around. It's funny.
No. That's not what I mean. I mean like the interference of the broadcast is gonna be kind of crappy every now and then. That's what I mean.
Okay. Is Memory fucking playing Six Siege, or is he? What is he doing?
He probably is playing Six Siege.
Shit.
I can check for you if you want.
Nah, I think we're good. Oh, there we go. I'm with someone else. So it should work.
But yeah, I don't know about any other topics at the moment. I kind of ran out of the topics I was having in mind.
Yeah. I don't fucking know. Shit. Have you guys seen any new movies recently? Oh,
I got a
fuck. Okay.
topic.
Okay, let's go.
Go ahead.
All right, I got one, guys. All right. Now this is just a thing of mine that I like just on the down low. I like to just do it on my like watch videos on it, but I believe ghosts are real. What do you guys think? I think that they're real.
Boom, dude. Yes, I've been watching that shit for like about 4 days straight already.
Damn, boy.
That's what I do on YouTube. I swear, like I just want to watch one video, and then next thing you know, I'm wasting like 3 hours on YouTube.
Fuck. Okay, well, I have I wouldn't say a story. It's an experience, I guess. One of my friends, dude that I used to work with, he worked at this. It's like a testing facility, so it's like a big lab. And he works like 12 to 16 hours and shit. And he'd be working, and he was just sitting there doing tests, and he said he'd hear something, and he'd be the only one there. And he'd walk around, and he got so fucking paranoid because I don't know, I'm skeptical, and I've had shit happen, and I've been close to shit happening like that, and my stepmom believes in it a lot, but I'm like, you know what, you guys are just being afraid of nothing. I'll just go and take care of this. But so he had this experience, and he was just he was just scared out of his fucking mind, and he ended up naming the ghost Toby. And I'm like, okay, well, that's just a recipe for disaster. Do not befriend the ghost. And so, like, ever since then, it's just like a little joke. But he's been like legitimately scared. Like, fucking doors would close and lights would flicker, and like I said, he was the only one there by himself in the lab. And he'd be scared shitless. He'd be like, I'm fucking out of here. I'm going to finish this shit, and I'm going home.
I believe in ghosts, definitely. I would say I've had 2 encounters. I'm not going to lie. I think I've had 2 encounters. First encounter I've ever had was actually... Oh, by the way, I fucking hate dolls. The ones that are like glass dolls, or whatever the fuck they are.
Yeah, the ceramic one.
I hate the shit out of them, dude. I feel like they're staring at me, and I don't like it. Like, I can see any other toy staring at me, and I don't mind it. But if it's a doll, I'm gonna flip shit, dude. I hate dolls. So basically, since I used to live in the Mexico area, Matamoros, so we used to have this little glass doll at the very entrance. And it always scared the shit out of me. So, boom, let's just say like a couple of years later, I'm living in Brownsville already. Let's say I'm in middle school, and we still have that fucking doll. I just hadn't seen it because it was hidden somewhere. And then they decided to put it back in the entrance. They put it in the entrance of my house. And I saw it, and I was flipping shit again, man. I was like, oh, no. I hate dolls. So I got to a point where I actually told my parents, you know what, can you guys please get rid of that doll? It scares me. I do not like it. It gives me a bad vibe, you know. And they were like, you know what, yeah, sure. We're we're gonna get rid of it. So we did this thing. We had a little fogata. If you guys don't know what a fogata is, like it's
Fogata.
like a little campfire, pretty much.
Ah, okay.
And we did that, and they were like, "Oh, we're gonna throw it in there." So they threw it in there. I shit you not. The fucking smoke came out in a certain shape that not even like a normal smoke would do. You know, like it actually came out in a certain shape. And I was like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "Did anybody else see that?" And my parents are like, "Whoa, what just happened?" Right? And they're like, I told you guys this did not give me a good vibe. I always hated it. And I remember that when that doll was there, like I would hear things dropping out of nowhere every now and then. And I'm like, ugh, what the fuck was that? One time, this little chicken, I don't know what the fuck it was, but it was like plastic chicken and fell down. I'm like, whoa. But after we got rid of that, I hadn't had another encounter. But last time I was watching, don't ask me why I was watching this stupid ass Magikarp video.
Magikarp?
Magikarp, the Pokemon. I was watching the
Oh my
Pokemon
God, what the
Magikarp
fuck?
video of it just fucking jumping up and down. And
It's Magikarp. Be a splash.
yeah, exactly. He was just splashing. It was a song about him. And I was in my room. The door was closed. Everything was closed. All I heard was a knob like move. Like you know when somebody moves it like very hard.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I heard. And I was like, whoa, what the fuck was that? And I was home alone. So I was like, was that the video? So I rewind. And I go to that very exact moment. I was like, didn't hear shit. I'm like, okay, what was that? And then I was like, it was probably nothing, right? So I kept on playing the video. And next thing I heard a knocking on the door, like that. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I got out of my room. I was like, hello? Like, is anybody home? Like, anybody get here? Somebody trying to do something to me? And nothing. I heard nothing. I kept quiet for a good while, see if I hear anything. I checked every room. Nobody was home. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go back into my room and I'm gonna keep watching that video. I totally disregarded that. I was like, okay, I did not pay attention.
Shit.
And I like how you said the Toby.
Yeah.
I actually have this little ghost right here in my apartment. I think it's a ghost, right? I named him Timmy.
Oh God.
I named him Timmy, and one time I thought he was looking at me. Like I was just playing, and from the corner of my eye, I see like a little kid peep at me.
Fuck no.
And I was like, the fuck was that? I thought it was my sister. So I like, yeah, I ignored it for a while. And then I see it again. And I get up all pissed. I'm like, it's my fucking sister. I'm going to beat the shit out of you. I was like that. Thinking that to myself.
Goddamn,
and
domestic
then,
abuse.
and then I go look. I'm like, nobody was fucking there. I'm
Shit.
like, okay. I go to my sister's room. It's locked. She's in there. I knock on her door. She was listening to music. I'm like, were you outside? Like, no. Okay, I just saw some freaky shit, I told her. And I haven't seen Timmy since then. So I'm wondering where he went.
Timmy. Wait, doesn't okay, in Spanish doesn't matamoros mean like okay, by what I'm understanding it would be kill children?
No.
Like, you know, okay, think about it, because the word that I know, like, you know,
matar is like kill.
No, yes, I know, but moro, like, you know,
Morro.
este moro, yeah, you know.
Morro is double R, dude.
Oh, okay, well, it was close. It sounds close. Like, you know, I don't know. It just sounded familiar to me. I'm like, maybe it means like kill kids.
Anyways, so that's my little side of ghost stuff. What about you, Daxter? You're the one who brought it up.
I did, because I feel like I've been fortunate enough to experience so much activity. Okay, so let's start off with the very first one that like made me like really believe, because when I was a kid, a lot of the time I used to live in LA, so and it was what was that? Like calm? I don't know. I remember what it was.
Fuck.
There's like another city right next to her.
Fuck.
But I lived in Cudahy. And there was this house that had an attic, and this was just a story that I was told. This is not the the one that I was going to talk about, but the story that I was told was that when the cable guy he came to like the cable or something, and he like climbed up the ladder to go into the attic, and he was only halfway in there, like his body was halfway in there. He was still on the ladder, and he's walking up, and then he stops, and then like he just jumps off the ladder, and he falls down to the floor, and like everyone that was right there, my mom, my uncle, my grandma, they're all like, "What's going on? Like, what's wrong?" And the guy was like, "There was somebody up there looking right back at me."
What the fuck?
And they were like, "Well," and they were like, he was shitting bricks apparently, and they were like, "Well, hello, guy," and like, which I don't like disbelieve because I mean, where I was at, it's not like uncommon for people to die. So there was that, and then my mom and dad believed that there was like an older lady who lived there, who died in the house, and her soul just like.
Stayed there.
So I'm bold, and 7 years later, I have my first experience. I'm in my room. I'm laying down. We had like our beds perpendicular, me and my sister
Okay.
in our room.
Uh-huh.
So he would go sleep in the living room. And my sister slept in his bed because she didn't like hers for some fucking reason. And his bed was right next to mine. And I slept like right next to the closet. So my door was like immediately in front of the door to the room. And one night, I just wake up. I'm 7 years old. I'm afraid of the dark. So I look to my left, and I see my sister, and she's asleep. And I'm trying to tap her shoulder to wake her up. And I swear to you guys, I swear, I hear someone like, "Shh, go back to sleep."
Oh, I got chills. I got chills.
Place, and it was theirs. And my sister.
Okay, you kind of cut off there. You said, "and my sister." Can you hear me?
I look. Can you hear me? I think I cut off.
Yeah.
Yeah, you cut off where you said, "and my sister."
And my sister was asleep, so like I knew that it wasn't her. And there is a figure, a black shadow. You can see the whole outline of a person, and the reason why I believe it to this day to be something more otherworldly was because when I looked at the door, our hallway light was on. So you can see the light like engulfing the door, like the outside, right? So like you can see the door lit up on the other side. You can see like the light coming from like the bottom of, and you could see 2 feet right there. It wasn't like like an actual on it, but it was like a shadow. Like you could definitely see feet down there, legs, body, and everything. So I'm like fucking scared shitless, and like go under the blanket and knock the fuck out. And it was the scariest moment I've ever had. And wow, it was just like, now that I think about it, would I react the same? Most fucking likely, because Jesus, that was like emotion, or it was so cool now that I think about it. But so there was that. That's the one that made me start believing in shit like that. There was another time, same house, where my cousin came through the front door, brought some pizzas with them. Me, my brother, my sister, and I, and my cousin were eating pizza in the living room. And through the living room, you can see the hallway that leads to my room, and you can see and you can see my mom and dad's room. So my cousin looks to the hallway like really quick, like if he saw something, and he points and he's like, "Oh, I just saw somebody run over there." And we all look, and I swear we saw somebody go into my mom and dad's room. Craziest thing is when we were walking up to the room, the door opened by itself, and it was crazy. We were like, "What the heck? What the heck?" But so that happened. Cabinets would all they would just open by themselves and close.
Do you think you have
and,
a
you
poltergeist?
just had to just walk
Oh,
by.
shit.
I'm not too sure, but as long as we didn't like, curse on them or whatever, we were fine. Because my mom and dad were always like, they were scared shitless when it would happen, but they were always, we're gonna go back to our room now, so have a good night, and like they'd close the door and knock out, and like they would not like fuck with that at all. And now that I'm thinking about it, it's kind of weird, but it's pretty chill. Fast forward to when I live in San Bernardino, and I live in this like little tiny house with my whole family. I'm in the living room. I'm playing. I think at the time I think it's Modern Warfare 2 or 3, either or. And I'm playing the.
You're playing the what?
And my brother's sleeping on the bigger couch. I'm playing on like the little one-seater, and everyone's knocked out in their rooms. And the kitchen was like right behind me. Like it was a really small house, so like the living room and kitchen were like connected. So lobby, I hear something in the like where you put your dishes to dry. I hear like some like clatter, like if like they're clinking, like if like they were moving. So I'm just like whatever, stuff starts to dry. It moves, sort of, I guess, whatever. And I go over there to go look. Yeah, so I go over to go look, and there's like nothing in the sink. Everything's like in the dryer thing. So I'm just like, whatever, shrug it off. It's just me. Maybe I'm just sleep deprived. The game. Oh my gosh! All those dishes that were in the drying area ended up in the sink, and I was like, I don't know how that happened. It was like really loud. I'm surprised that it didn't wake anybody. Wow.
What the fuck?
That shit scared the shit out of me, and I was like, I think that's enough playing for tonight. I'm about to go to bed.
Oh, God.
I turn off the PS3, and I squeezed like into the same couch with my brother, and I put myself under the same blanket, and I was like, nope, not today, Satan.
You can't get me under this blankets, bitch.
Fuck.
So now, fast forward to the house I live in now, and you could even tell in one of my videos I actually captured something. I think this is my first Q&A video. If you look it up, I believe it's at the end of the video where I'm talking, and then I caught something moving in my kitchen. Like you could hear it moving, and there was nobody in the kitchen. It was like 2 in the morning, and I was like, it's time to go to bed.
Are you saying in the first Q&A?
But man, that was fucking scary too.
In the first Q&A?
Yeah, it says it says Q&A or something.
Hold on. I'm actually gonna search
You
There was that.
I'm extremely tired, and you
Yeah,
just
go
told
for
me
it.
this fucking story, you asshole.
Sorry.
Hey, well, at least now you won't feel alone.
Wait, are you sure it's Q&A or is it Dax Day 1? Oh no, you do have a Q&A. Oh, you did put ghost. Okay, if you guys can be quiet for just a couple of seconds, I'm just gonna make sure if I can see it. You said it's towards the very end. Dax.
What happened?
You said it was towards the very end.
It's just.
Towards the very end of the video.
What happened? I can't hear you. I'm sorry. It keeps cutting.
Is it towards the very end of the video?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, it's the end of the video. Yeah, towards the end.
All right, I'm putting flag. If you guys can just be quiet for a couple of seconds, I just want to see if it's true.
What made you want to start YouTube?
Okay, so you hear a noise. Oh, you can actually hear like a little tiny movement in there.
This is the kind of shit I'm talking about.
So you definitely heard it? Did you hear the move?
I heard some. Yeah, I heard like small movement. You can barely hear it, but yeah, I heard it. And I like how you said. I like how you said. That's the kind of shit I'm talking about. But yeah, okay. So I'm moving to the last question. That way I can end the live stream. That way we can have other topics to talk about.
Wait.
Stream.
Huh? Yeah, for sure. Oh, wait. The last one is really quick.
Okay.
Sometimes when I'm using the restroom that we have in the house that I'm in right now, the door starts to the door handle starts to get in, and like I was the only person home at the time, so that freaked me out. And it happens to like a lot of people, and
dude, the ghost is probably like the ghost probably like, hey, I want to see your goodies. Instead of saying booties, just goodies.
It's like, hey, Toby, watch this. Fucking, I'm gonna scare the shit out of him while he's taking a shit.
I'm gonna see your booty.
Show me that ass.
That's gonna, hey, at least it's gonna help you like take that shit out. You're gonna shit yourself somehow.
All right. So some closing statements.
Okay.
All right, some closing statements, Dragon.
Okay, I can make my question now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead.
This is the last question. Since you move to the topic of ghosts and stuff like that, I've been watching the. You guys know Chills? He has a weird voice and he does like countdowns every now and then, or top videos.
Yeah.
So anyways.
Yes.
He has this one video where he is talking about Ouija boards. So this is what I want to ask: would you guys ever use a Ouija board?
Hell no.
I don't think I fuck with that shit, man. Honestly.
Fuck that. I would not use that either.
Okay, so we were talking about personal little stories here. So this is a story that my stepmom told me. This is part of the reason why she believes in ghosts and all that shit. And I'm like, I don't know. Maybe you're just like fucking crazy or something. So this was her back when she was like, 18, 19, whatever. And it was her sisters, so there's like 3 of them, and then like some of their friends. And they went to some abandoned house that they found. This is all in California, so, shit's crazy. They live in the ghetto. There's, fucking abandoned houses and shit. So they were just, walking around, and they ended up asking, they're like, hey, you want to use a Ouija board? They bought one, because I'm pretty sure you can, if I'm right. She had told me they bought it from fucking Toys R Us, okay?
Yes, they have it at Toys R Us.
What the fuck? Are you serious?
Yes, I think they still do, I think.
Oh my god, that is fucking crazy. And that is how you get infested with demons and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, so they apparently bought one, and they ended up taking it to an abandoned house. And they, started asking questions. They didn't get anything, and then I don't remember, I was just told that they were asking questions. And at one point, something fucking responded. And they're like, hey, are you fucking moving? Are you doing this? Are you doing that? They're like, no, I'm not fucking doing anything. Look, and then they fucking lift their hands, and, it's like, oh, shit. So they end up fucking asking, like, who are you? And it gives them a name. I don't remember what the fuck the name was, but
for future purposes, if you say names of like ghosts, I think it's alright. But if you say names of demons, that's actually what supposedly calls them out. If you say their name, and you're actually like what you say in Spanish is los estás invocando. So pretty much you're bringing them forward.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah. So whenever you hear about a demon name, do not repeat it. Do not do anything like that, because that pretty much draws them out, supposedly.
That's pretty weird. I've never actually heard of that, but that seems like it's something you do not want to try. Beetlejuice. No, but continuing with the story, so they were asking questions or whatever. They got its name, and they ended up saying it and shit. And they were talking to it for a good while, and they're like, okay, well, I'm getting the fucking chills. I think we should finish. And before they finish saying that shit, one of their friends, like, starts acting weird. Like, I don't know, they're like, what the fuck? And he starts saying shit like, oh, it's coming after me, and, I don't know what the fuck's going on, and he stands up and fucking bolts off into the darkness.
Oh, that sounds like a scary movie type of shit.
just like without hesitation, without anything, bolts off, stands up, and fucking just runs. And they're like, "What the fuck?" So they chase after him, and they never found him. They didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Wow.
And they were yelling, "No, no, no! Go back, go back! We have to fucking finish it off. You know,
Yeah.
you have to close the thing.
Yeah,
quote
you
unquote
have to close
portal."
the portal. Yeah.
Yeah, so they looked for him for a good while, and they couldn't fucking find him. They didn't know what the fuck was going on, and they went back and they fucking closed the portal, and they're like, "Okay, fuck that shit. This is too fucking real." They ended up telling my grandpa. And my grandpa was like, "Pendejas, ¿qué chingados estaban haciendo?" You know, just cussing them out. So they ended up like getting it taken away from them, and he thought they were like at first just joking. So they just put it away, and it ended up being out on the fucking coffee table. So my grandpa gets fucking pissed off, and he's like, "Why the fuck did you guys take it out? I thought I told you guys not to be messing with this." And they're like, "We didn't do this." And they ended up, you know, getting their asses beat because supposedly they were lying. But, you know, they weren't. So then they tried fucking, you know, throwing it away. My grandpa's like, "Fuck it, enough of this shit." He throws it away, and like not even a fucking week later, it appears back where he had it in the fucking closet.
That's some fucked up shit, dude.
Yeah, so they're like, "Okay, you know what? Enough with this shit. We're gonna take it to the fucking church. We're gonna have them bless it. We're gonna burn this bitch. Enough of that shit." And fucking, it actually disappeared. So at that point, they were good. But since then, my fucking stepmom is like fucking terrified of anything ghost-wise because she seems to have this weird like I wouldn't say sixth sense, but she can almost like sense if there's something fucking paranormal going on. And
Yeah, there's some people that
she's
actually have that.
terrified by it.
There's some people that have that blessing, dude, that they can like be able to tell if something's not right. You know.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. But to me, I'm just like, you know, I think you guys are just seeing things. I'm fine. I don't see anything bad.
Yeah, once you see it, that's when you have a whole different perspective about things.
Yeah, yeah.
Because if you think about it, I mean, there's a heaven, there's a hell. And there has
Yeah.
to be something in between, and there has to be something deeper than hell, which is known as purgatory.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of shit in the world that people don't know about. But anyways, I think that's gonna be the very last of everything.
Yeah.
And this was actually like a very long broadcast.
Yeah.
1 hour and about 15 minutes already. Well, we're in 12 minutes, but you know.
Okay, okay.
But we did really good, guys. Thank you for joining in the broadcast. My name is DragonIMR, and this is the FM show. Again, FM show. It's actually Family Matters. It's just gonna be a lot of random topics, like you heard: alcohol, world problems, Tide Pods, Fortnite, relationships.
It's your boy.
It's a lot of random shit. Ghosts. And that's the main thing. I don't know if you guys wanna sign out as well, not just me.
Okay, well, it's your boy Jay. Just gonna be chilling. Let's see if we get any more ideas for future topics and shit. You know, see what's going on.
I think for the next episode, we should talk a little bit more about a little bit further into the ghost stuff and like demonish.
Yeah, yeah. We could continue that, and then and maybe, you know, do some more lighthearted shit. Try to get the not so serious stuff. You know.
I mean, it's fine. But you know, there's some people.
Yeah,
We're just gonna be changing the topic all the time either way.
Yeah.
Like, we went from serious shit to really stupid shit to like dark shit. I don't know where.
Yeah. Shit. Where the fuck did Deadshot go?
I don't know. He got scared, I think.
Probably too many ghost stories.
He was literally saying that, like.
All right. My name is Daxter O'Hannon. And I know. That's on the. I have a channel that's on the or the.
Actually, yeah. Before I actually
channels
close it,
sub
I'm gonna change the description with the channel names for
Okay.
everybody. So let me do that on the quicks. Daxter O'Hannon. Let's look for Mr. Daxter because I'm on this thing. Let me subscribe to you now before I forget. With the channel of Mistah DragonIMR.
Mistah DragonIMR, yes.
Okay, so
That
this
post all the kinds of fun stuff.
that was honestly a very, very, very good stream.
Yeah, that's pretty good for a first.
For a first, it is good.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's Daxter. And there's his link right there.
Also, remember, folks, you're not alone. They're like you. It's crazy to think about, but problems are, relative. So if you're going through something, someone else is going maybe through the same thing you are, or something.
Yeah.
I'm speaking for. I would assume all three of us, but if there is any problems and shit like that, I'm sure you could just comment, or if you actually need to, reach out to any of the three of us. I'd be open to talking. If that shit sucks, I know how it feels.
Yeah.
We can help you through, or at least I can.
We can all talk about it. That this is what this is what
Yeah,
this live stream is gonna
yeah.
be for. Like, we're gonna be talking to
Hell
everybody,
yeah.
hearing their problems and everything, man. That's the main reason why I want to do this.
You
I want to be
know,
able to help
it's
people and stuff
you're
like that. Okay, sorry. Before I interrupted you, Dex.
it's your therapist.
Yeah.
It's
We're
very
here to hear
therapeutic.
about your problems and then
Therapeutic.
review feedback and
Yes.
let you know that you're not alone, that you matter. And one step at a time, baby cakes. One step at a time.
Okay, I'm gonna. You guys are not gonna hear this, but I know I am, and the broadcast is gonna hear this. So I'm just gonna put this little song. Should I leave it on? Should I worry about copyright or not yet?
I don't know. Up to you, man.
I don't know. Yeah, I feel like you shouldn't.
I think I'm just gonna put like a part of it.
Just a little snippet of it. I think like what is it, like a good 5 seconds?
Another day is gone. I'm still all alone. How could this be? You're not here with me. You never said goodbye. Someone tell me why.
Alright, you guys weren't able to hear that, but that was actually Michael Jackson's You Are Not Alone.
Hey.
The king of pop. He still lives on.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I could kind of hear something, but I was like, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. All right. That ends the live stream. Guys, thank you for joining us, and we'll see each other on episode number 2.
Thank you.
Peace.
Deuces.
We're signing out.